I'm Elizabeth of Lore, and today, on the day I'm filming it, is my daughter's 8th birthday, so it's an exciting day. And look what the earth gifted her. A beautiful snowfall in the northeastern United States. She was so happy when she woke up this morning and saw all of this snow, and it was so beautiful to see her joy when she woke up and ran to the window and saw it. So today I'm going to talk about gratitude and the healing properties of living in a state of gratitude. Now, I'm going to tell you, I used to be someone for a really large part of my life who felt that I had nothing to be grateful for and that it was impossible for me to be grateful because I had experienced such an incredible amount of suffering. I was in a really abusive relationship when I was younger. I experienced other abusive things. I was addicted to heroin for about a decade. I experienced periods of homelessness, accompanied by periods of hopelessness. And I felt, because of all of that I was in such a state of lack that I really had nothing to be grateful for. But looking back, I realized that that's really not true. Even in the lowest points, even when I was living out of a broken down van and miserable most of the time, I still had things to be grateful for. At my lowest points, I had, if nothing else, the beating of my own heart. If nothing else, the air I breathe. If nothing else, the sunshine or the beauty of snowfall. If nothing else, the trees that were giving me air and air to everyone that I love or will ever love in my life. If nothing else, the beauty of birds flying, right? So there's always something, even when you're feeling really, really low, and even when your external and internal circumstances are in a state of suffering, there's still something to be grateful for. So last year, I was feeling better than I had been in other times in my life, but still not great. And I decided to try out an experiment where I would just write down a gratitude list, right? And it started off really small, right? I was just kind of like writing like, I'm grateful for a roof over my head. I'm grateful for clean water to drink. I'm grateful for food to eat. That's how I started. And every day I would repeat it. I would write down the same things that I'd written the day before and then add something to the list. And it got to the point where I had to stop doing that because my list got to be so many pages long and took such a long amount of time to write out that I didn't have time to do that every day. And I ended up just having to kind of write, I'm grateful to have so much to be grateful for. And then it got to the point where that was just instilled in me to the point that I don't even need to write this down every day. You know, sometimes I do if I feel like I need a reminder, but I don't have to do it every day. And it really has helped me heal in such a profound way. And it can help you heal instantly. Like it can help keep trauma and pain from attaching to your energy body and your emotional state right away. So I had this experience where someone that I was with said something really frustrating. Okay, it's actually the person who's filming this, my ex-husband, but I'm not going to go into the details. Exes can annoy each other. It's a fact. We all know this. So he said something that was really frustrating, and in the past, I would have gotten really, really upset over that. We were running at the time together, and I probably would have like other times when this had happened, I would start running really fast and kind of get really, really heated and angry about it. But this time, after I had been doing this gratitude list for a while, when that happened, I looked around and I saw the trees that I love so much and the birds flying that I love so much. I felt the air going into my lungs. I felt the strength of my body because I was running, so I could really palpably feel that. And I realized that even though something had annoyed me and frustrated me, all these things that I was grateful for were around me and within me, like the Beatles song, Within You, Without You, And I instantly went into, instead of a state of anger, I went into a state of gratitude. And this was triggered by something that previously would have triggered anger. So it was like this instantaneous moment of healing. And that's what I wanted to share with you. That being in a state of gratitude, that making these kinds of lists, even if you just start out with the most basic thing, with the beating of your own heart and the breath that your lungs take in, it grows in you. And it grows so that the whole world around you becomes something to be grateful for. So I really recommend trying this out. Just start a gratitude list, even if you feel like you don't have a lot to be grateful for, and see where it takes you. And living in a state of gratitude really is the easiest thing. It's natural. It's already done. All right, that's all. Love you all.